Tia channel, and sorry you're seeing a white blank spot. You won't be seeing that in a few seconds, but I want to know if any of you guys remember any of these shows at all. These are like old shows that are from like the 2000s and sort of in the 19s, I guess, but these are shows that are my memory hood that I used to remember. I don't know if you guys remember them, but tell me down below if you remember these 3 cartoons in the comments. So let me get to showing you. Okay, so this is one of my personal fave cartoons ever, besides My Little Pony and Steven Universe, but out of all old cartoons, this is like one of my fave. ChalkZone. I seriously just remember the name maybe like 20 minutes ago. I was watching this video on, it was posted on YouTube, I guess. Yeah, it was on YouTube, but, I was watching it, and, it showed, like, old shows and their theme songs. So, yeah, half of those old shows I known. This show, ChalkZone, I don't know if anybody knows what it is, but this show I known in my head. Like, I remember watching the episodes and stuff like that. But I just couldn't remember the title, which was ChalkZone. And then right in the video, it showed the characters and all that, and I'm like, oh, I remember this. What's the name? And it said ChalkZone. I'm like, oh my god! I don't know how I couldn't remember that, but yeah, because if I searched up characters from that look like this, it would give me a whole bunch of random stuff. So I never watched it ever since again, since I couldn't remember it. But ChalkZone is a show where this little boy, I forgot his name, I think his name starts with like a B or something like that, or an R, or something like that. But he's the one from the picture. He takes a piece of chalk and he takes a chalkboard and he takes his magical chalk that he has and he draws a circle on the chalkboard and he jumps through it. And it's called ChalkZone for a reason, because it's a whole zone full of chalk. And this is his best buddy right up here. He's like my fave because he's funny and I liked his voice. His voice went like, oh, you're doing a great job, or something like that. But and then he had another friend, which was this girl right here. That image is so small, but anyways, it was some girl. It's this girl right here. She came along with the adventures with them, and it was such a great show. It's like one of my old shows that I love. The show ended in 2008, which was very sad. That was when I was like 6 or something, but that show was so amazing. I wish it never ended, but, you know, shows have to end some period of time. But before I ever known about My Little Pony, this was like my #1 fave show when I was little. It's one of the old shows. It was made in 2000s. It started, I think, in like, either in the 19s or right when it hit, 2000. But, I'm not sure. But I know it ended in 2008. But still, the show was just amazing, and yeah, the way I say amazing, yeah. But still, the whole world of it is called ChalkZone because everything, person, place, or thing is made out of chalk. And this episode, they were all made out of chalk. But, I mean, this show is, like, epically amazing, so, yeah. Tell me down below if you know this show or not, but I love it, and before I started recording, I was watching a little bit of the very first episode of ChalkZone, since now I remember the title, and I have it literally bookmarked on my computer, so I never forget the title at all. But yeah, and after I'm done recording this, I'm going to be watching the rest of the episode 1 and all the other episodes throughout the season, because this was like my favorite show, and I couldn't remember it, but now I do. So yeah, tell me down below in the comments if you remember ChalkZone, because this was the best cartoon ever. Next cartoon. Okay, this was my second favorite show. Well, sort of second favorite show, I guess. It was just one of my favorites, but, My Life as a Teenage Robot. This show was, like, the best show ever. I remember her name. Her name was Jenny, if I'm correct. Jenny the Robot. And then she had 2 other brothers. She was created by, her mom, I guess you would call her. But she had, like, white hair. Let me see. Here's a picture right here. This is sad to say, but that's what she looks like. But Jenny was, like, one of the awesome characters in the show, I thought. Fighting crime and all that. But this show is, like, my fave because I love how Jenny talks. She was trying to learn human qualities and stuff like that, and, some of it didn't turn out right. I loved how she was fighting crime. This show was amazing. And these were her two little, two brothers. This was her little brother, and then that was her other brother. But, I don't know their names, I forget, but all I know is the robot's named Jenny. But this show was so literally amazing. I love the show. And like I said before, that video I was watching that I found had all the old theme songs in it, and Life as a Teenage Robot was in there too. And I remembered the title Teenage Robot. It's just I never really watch it anymore, but now I'm gonna start to. But I know that the show is just amazing. So yeah, and I have it bookmarked on YouTube of Life as a Teenage Robot season 1, episode 1, stuff like that to watch. But yeah, this episode is just amazing, and this picture is so cute. It's Hatsune Miku, but she is Jenny. Oh my god, I love this picture so much. I don't know, I just do. Okay, but still, this show is amazing. And I remember this episode where she meets this little cute little friendly robot that the lady made. This was so cute. But still. Oh my god. I'm sorry guys, but I love these pictures. This is Jenny as a horse, but she's a robot. My Little Pony. I'm saving this. I don't know if you guys saw that, but oh wow. I'm saving that because that's amazing. Okay, because two favorite things mixed. I love that. But anyways, this show was just literally an awesome show. And I want to tell you guys this. If you guys have this channel called Nicktoons, I don't know if you do or not, but for me it's in the 100 channels, like 104 or something like that, but it's like in the 100 channels. Since I have the 100 channels, at night, Nicktoons plays has like an old marathon of old shows. They play Dragon Ball Z. They don't play ChalkZone since that's like way too old, which I find that ridiculous. But yeah, but they still play Life as a Teenage Robot. I think they do, but I know they play like a whole bunch of old shows at night. They play Cat and Dog, that show. They play Ren and Stimpy, but they play like all the old, really old cartoons. Some of them are old, like my mom knows, like Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, that show's crazy. But if you guys have the 100 channels, I don't know if it's the 100 channels for you guys, but for me in the USA, it's in the 100 channels. But if you live in the USA and you have the 100 channels, look up at like 104 or 105 or something like that, all the way until like 110, and somewhere around there it should be Nicktoons. I think it starts at like, sometimes the old shows come on at midnight, but sometimes it's like around maybe 8 or 9 or something like that. But sometimes it's like midnight when they come on. I'm usually up by midnight where I live. It's usually just midnight, like, cause that's how long I stay up sometimes. When it's like a weekend or something like that, or we have like a vacation off school, yeah, I stay up until like 12, which is crazy, I know. But anyways, next cartoon. Okay, so here's the third show. Disney Channel made this, and I think it came out in like 2007, 8, 9, somewhere around there. But Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. This show is like, I don't even know. I sort of remember it still, but sort of don't. I remember watching this every morning when I got up for school. I still get up for school now. It's just I never really have time to watch cartoons anymore because I get ready, I put on my makeup and all that. But when I was like 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there, I used to watch the show every morning when I got up for school. Like, I used to like wake up, watch maybe 1 or 2 episodes of it, and then start getting ready for school. But this show was like so cute, sort of. Mr. Whiskers I thought was funny, which is the bunny rabbit, the white bunny. I always wondered why he wore that orange jumpsuit. It sort of looks like he's a prisoner, I don't know. But Brandy, she was like my fave since, you know, she's a girl dog and that, and I love her style. But let me see if I can find a picture here. Here you go, here's some of the main characters, sort of, you can see. There's Brandy, Mr. Whiskers, then there is, I remember the snake girl. She was like, sort of like, her voice was like, oh, I'm so nice, or something like that. I don't know how it went. And then we have the two, I don't know what their names are. I don't know what kind. Seriously, guys, I'm like totally blank right now. I don't even know what kind of bird they are. I think they're like, parakeet? No, I don't even know. But they have the long, colorful beaks. I have seen them before. But in the show, they're mean. And then this one's sort of like lazy but tired. And then, I don't know about her. But, I mean, this show I used to watch every morning when I got up for school and getting ready and that. But anyway, guys, this show was a good show too, and I thought it was funny. I have that bookmark as well on my computer, so whenever I get bored or something like that, I will watch the shows if I had nothing to do or if I had no videos really to make. I'll just watch those shows since, you know, they're old memories to me. And like other old cartoons, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Flash Show for Imaginary Friends, all those old shows, they're good too. But I mean, I don't know if you guys even remember any of these shows at all, but tell me down below if you remember ChalkZone, My Life as a Teenage Robot, or Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. My brothers, yes, I have two brothers, they remember these shows, and ChalkZone was just their fave. It's my fave too. I just love ChalkZone. I can just go on and on about ChalkZone. But now, if you excuse me, guys, I'm going to watch ChalkZone, and then after I watch all the episodes of ChalkZone, which I think it ended at like season 10, 11, something like that. Once I'm done watching ChalkZone, I will watch My Life as a Teenage Robot and then Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. Since, you know, or I'll go back and forth or something like that. But I don't know. But tell me down below if you know Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, My Life as a Teenage Robot, or ChalkZone. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and comment. And if you guys want any more little detailed short things of any old shows, tell me down below in the comments. I must know them, though. If I don't, then I won't know any history of them. But just tell me down below and stuff like that. And like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye, guys!